I did his 81-point game. So, like, that was like an unbelievable game, the second highest scoring points of all time. I produced that game.
We'll get into Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is, LA's favorite player compared to maybe you have a different perspective, but Kobe is, when you started production and even doing production for the Lakers, you kind of saw him grow as a player. And it turned out you actually, once he passed away, did the ceremony for his funeral. How was that? What was it like with a whole team around you guys that cared for that guy and knew him? And, the Laker family, you guys were, the face of Laker family.
All right. Well, let me first start by telling you about Kobe Bryant on how much, he means to me. So, basically, when I was producing Lakers in the 2000s, in 2006, he was like the best player in the league, averaged 35 points a game. Well, I did his 81-point game. So, that was like an unbelievable game, the second highest scoring points of all time. I produced that game. And then fast forward, to all these other great games that he did. But then to be able to do his last game ever where he scored 60 points, we ended up winning an Emmy because of that game. So because of Kobe, basically, I won an Emmy. And he just, every time we do, these unbelievable ceremonies, like his last game, and then when he came back for his jersey retirement, and we had all these unbelievable telecasts where we just crushed it. So all these memorable games that I have are because of Kobe, or they were Kobe memorable games. So then, obviously when he died, that was just an unbelievable shocker and just horrible thing, horrible situation. That started 2020 basically off the way it's going now. But I got to do the memorial, and that was the most watched thing I've ever done. It was only our feed. It went to 10 different networks. It went across the world. It was an unbelievable honor to be able to do that. And I got basically I got to cut Beyonce doing her songs, and Christina Aguilera and Alicia Keys, and they had their handlers in the truck telling me what angle they like to shoot from. Don't use that, use this. So we had one little rehearsal early that morning. I had to be in there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we were doing quick rehearsals and had to deal with all these people. But the show came out amazing. It was just a really heartfelt show, and it was tough to keep it together during it, and it gave me a little perspective on doing music. And I was kind of wow, I could do music, I could cut music, I could cut a concert. I feel that is something that I might branch out into at some point, is because I felt I'm pretty good at it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that was pretty amazing that I was able to do that.
Was it difficult trying to direct? And were people crying in the truck? And your emotions were going one way and your focus had to go another way.
It was a month later, but yes, definitely. It was heavy. I remember a couple times my voice cracking a little bit, but you have to keep it together. You have to be professional. Everyone's watching at home. And, I can't tell you how many people I know watched that. So many people ended up
everyone in the world.
Yeah. So I know that they're nominating that this year for an Emmy. So hopefully we win that.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about that one.